kickoff. Out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Running out of time in the pocket. He finds his man. It's Randall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Looking for a gap. It's Galloway. Finding space at the 20. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Takes the handoff. It's Galloway. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Grab down the middle. It's Galloway. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Baxter. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes their way on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's found some room at the 45. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to find room. It smothers. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And now the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. And hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they've got the returner corralled. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense wraps it for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Morris. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense on the field to take over. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Using his legs, it smothers. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout called by the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Second down coming up.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout by the offense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pulls it in. It's Randall.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Now the third down play. They pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running back with the football. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Yep. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Baxter. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense ready to start this drive.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver grabs it. It's a nice gain. Move the football up to the 27.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a short completion at the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. And instead, it's 2nd down. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. A handoff to the back. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses. They really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. And the quarterback dropping back. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Galloway. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Gain of 23 on the play.
And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the important point after attempt.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Erickson. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On first down, it's play action. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Sets up a 2nd down play. Pounding away with the run game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down for the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
To the 13. And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. We'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Productive drive in the making, a first down to their own 42. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Snags a good throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.